Good day, my I Choose shakers and movers. Wanted to come to you real quick. Well, first, let me apologize for the lighting. Had a slight headache today. Been at work in front of this computer since this morning, and so I had to turn the lights off. But I still wanted to get a quick video for you guys, so I hope this isn't too bad for your eyes. Anyway, so I was putting a list of things to help some of the people out that follow me on Facebook. And so I thought everybody doesn't really like to read, so I'll do a video. And so then for the people who doesn't want to listen to me on the video, then you can read. So I wanted to be able to touch base on everywhere. So I'm going to read from here that I wrote. So anxiety. This is actually for anxiety. So if you're feeling anxiety, what's anxiety? Anxiety actually manifests itself in different ways on different people. Some people, they have heart, their heart start racing. Some people actually start sweating. Some people start to fumble over their words. Some people feel like a revved up, like if you get in the car, put it in park and put your foot on the pedal and you hear that sound like, you feel like you're on the go like that. Some people have problems being still. Some people have racing thoughts, so forth and so on. So that's how you'll know if you have anxiety. So if anxiety by the current events that's happening, that's triggering some race-based trauma, or even that's given birth to fear. If any of these things are you, then this video is for you. So, number one, the first thing that you should do is, one, identify what your triggers are to those anxieties and to that fear. The word trigger, for some of you who may not know, it is exactly what it sounds like, something that trigger you. It's almost like a stimulus. Okay, what's a stimulus? You guys are so good. You ask such great questions. Stimulus. Like let's give a simple example. You're in school, you're in fifth period in your class, bell ring, you automatically get up without anybody telling you to get up and go to the next class. Why? Because that was an auditory stimulus. The bell told your brain to get up and transition. So that's a stimulus. So AKA just like a trigger. What's triggering your anxiety? What is that that's triggering it? If you are a writer, I'm a writer, write it down. So you go, number one, my triggers are, write those triggers down. What are my triggers? I am huge on psychoeducation. The more you learn about yourself, the more you sit and go, hey, I didn't know this about me and I didn't know that about me. The more aware you become, the better you're able to manage the things that happen within you. I don't care if you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, 60s, so forth and so on. As long as you have a heartbeat, you're constantly evolving. So you constantly have to reintroduce yourself to yourself. Number two, identify at least 3 effective, healthy coping skills. There's 2 words I want to focus on in that. Right before coping skill, I say effective and healthy. Why do you say that? I'm so glad you asked. I said that because it is very natural for us to have coping skills. So one of my coping skills back in the day, because I struggled with anger, is that if you said something that I did not agree with and I did not like, I was shut down. That was my coping skill. That is how I coped with not getting into a physical fight. So I was able to shut down. No more talking. I'm done. Girl, you got it. Man, you got it. So that wasn't very healthy for me and it wasn't effective, right? So it's important to make sure that we are trying to figure out what is our coping skills, the effective, healthy coping skills. Write those down too. Number 3 is to identify a community to aid you in your heavier moments. Heavier moments meaning this. Monday, I'm good. I'm feeling so much better than I did last Monday. But Tuesday, it's almost unbearable. So I need to have a community of people that I created, that I'm able to trust their process, because their process comes along with wisdom. and that I am able to be me. I'm able to be transparent. I don't have to hide myself. It's always important to have a community of people that you can do this. If you don't have a community of people that can do this, I strongly suggest, if you're a believer, to go into some serious prayer and asking your creator, I need you to send me a community of people to help me in wisdom when I need it most. And then after you pray that for believers, and then I need you to help me be aware of who they are, because you don't want any counterfeits, right? Okay. For non-believers, think about it like this. I have what I call black dresses, and every woman needs a black dress because a black dress fits her just right for those great moments. So if I'm a little bloated, grab my black dress. Guess what it's going to do? Honey, it's going to cover up that bloat, right? And that's what my black dresses do. They cover me when I need to be covered, but they also, not in the eyes of others, they expose me when I need to be exposed among ourselves. And then they help me through the process. So a black dress for me is so important. That is my community. Fellas, if you are watching, I haven't forgotten you. Of course not. You guys are like amazing. So I would not forget you. Fellas, find you a black tie. Okay? Every man needs a nice black tie. You need someone to be able to get you around the neck, because see, you're tough, you're strong, but yet you're very sensitive. A lot of people don't know that. They think women are more sensitive than guys, but that's another whole research topic. That's not true. But you need someone that know how to get around your neck, know how to say, hey, come on, brother, look at me, to redirect your vision. See, if you think about a yoke, it redirects you where it needs to go. That black tie is going to symbolize that. It's going to redirect your attention. So when you're here, when you're on 10, you got that black tie to grab you right by that neck and say, hey, brother, come on. Listen, we're better than that. Who are we? To remind you who you are. So brothers, get your black tie, AKA your community. So when this is all said and done, and you've written this down, and you've gone through the steps, the next thing I want you to do is identify a therapist to help you process it. Now, I happen to be a therapist, a very good one. So if you would like, on the I Choose website, on the I Choose page for Facebook, there's information to contact me along with my website, or you can go directly to my website and make an appointment, and that's ichoosechangellc.com. If for whatever reason you may not like my bangles, whatever it is your choice, and say, nah, I'm looking for someone a little different, by all means, go. You can go to Psychology Today. You can go to Open Path for those who can't afford the regular price that most therapists charge. Open Path Collective, they have opportunities, if your income matches, where you can see a therapist. You can choose a high-end therapist who are willing to accept $30 to $80. That's good. No one should not be in position to where they can't take care of their mental health because of expensive. So there's so many resources that you can go to. Once you do that last step, that therapist will help you process that and then take you to the next journey. Okay. I tried to rush through this. It's 8 minutes. So, but that's okay. For those who do not want to watch the video, go to the I Choose page on Facebook, and you can read it. So it's just 3 little steps, quick 20-second read. And for those who don't mind listening to the video, they listen to it. Now, I'm supposed to say something at the end. Oh, so this will be on YouTube. I'm new to the game, y'all. So my children are teaching me. So this is going to be on YouTube. So if you have a YouTube page, then share this so other people who are dealing with this can have an opportunity to learn these things that you just learned. And if you're not on YouTube, I think you can still share it like on a different social media. But the most important thing is to like and hit a notification bell. What that notification bell does, and I'm sure y'all know, but for those who don't, it gives you a little ring, a stimulus, auditory stimulus that, hey, Roz or Miss B has just posted another video. Let me go check that out. So don't forget to share, to like, to comment if you want to see another video. If you're interested in knowing about a different topic, put it in the comments and I will get to it and make a video and do a post at the same time so that I'm servicing each people in the way they like to learn new things. So share, like, comment, and hit the notification bell. Hey guys, if you've been following me, you already know what it is. Stay free.